Yep, Jokic, remember, a 7-footer.
Well, and you can see we talked about at the top of the program.
Tyrese Maxey had a very good game the other night and can be in terms of taking care of the ball. They cannot afford to lose possessions.
On the body, better to keep the weight off. Nice, look at that.
Yep, against her shorthanded, but forced to start a very small lineup. Harris going to the goal. And oh, by the way, averaging just under 12 boards per game. There is Barson.
76ers, it seems. So just keep an eye on Barton because things could get worse.
He might play upwards of 40 minutes. That's for 2, and he drilled it. First NBA. That is Joe, and he drills the.
It is a call in favor of the Nuggets.
There's Harris. It is for 3.
Game because big guys have a tendency to pick up fouls again.
Joe, a burst to the hoop, getting a piece of the rock there was Millsap off a Sixer. Still plenty of time for the Nuggets to shoot, but Reed taking care of business. What a play by Reed to get it to Maxey. Joe, rather a healthy 3, and down it goes.
Man, that was from deep right there. Distractions they've had to deal with leading up to this game, they don't look their best.
Joe, rather healthy 3, and he
on the baseline. Gotta help though, gotta help.
Seconds, Maxey's got to get busy for 3. Reed slamming it back, it won't count, but
his teammate.
Maxey against the much taller JaMychal Green. Howard, his second personal. Jokic, who is as a big man, as Maxey out of the timeout. Right. Native of Argentina, took it away from Howard on the other end. You can. Green, nicely. Joe again, and he got it after his own miss. Howard crashing as well. Nicely done.
Jokic aside, the big boy going at him, initiating that contact. Have him go through. How many times on this broadcast have we talked about? Wow.
Barton got it. Barton wants Maxey instead. It's another Harris 3, and each team gets 2 shots and the ball back.
Oh, I'm starting to get offended here.
Howard, we mentioned earlier, more offensive rebounds.
The penalty and play off of it. No flagrant foul on the.
Looks like a basketball player instead of a guy who's had too much of fun in the summer. I think all those apply to the young Maxey.
Will Barton.
Good D by Millsap.
And Jokic running the floor.
Guys like Millsap, guys like Barton.
A time, especially for him, goes all the way in. He challenged.
Well, very skilled, Mr. Harris.
6'4" and 210.
If he's just content with setting up the offense, look at him. His shot goes up. And
with him, he's got 21. That surpasses his season high. That's Matthias. He was
over for a little bit. Ever since his days in a Tiger uniform in Memphis, that's a push. And we've seen Jokic flop all over the place. It's how they finished last year. It's his team, Murray does. Does a lot of different things pretty well through all that. Right now, they're out of the frying pan and into the fire. Help.
From beyond his second 3. He's got 10, the 5th Nugget in double figures.
Tough pass in a tight space.
Paul
get it to him, albeit a little late.
Bradley now in charge of Jokic, all 280 pounds of him, and Murray. Playing in traffic. And Maxey is forced to foul. They count it.
Talked about how fatigue will play a role.
With the departure of Mason Plumlee. Dakota McFadden played for the Sixers for a little bit.
Dude used to just chew on rocks. He was so guard play. If you talk about Harris and Murray either.
Nope.
Wow. Good pass.
To Bradley. Good defense here by the Sixers. Finally, JaMychal Green. 4 appearances, a total of 27 minutes. For Isaiah Joe is Matthias for 3, and he drilled it. All reserves in there right now for the Nuggets, and Campazzo hits the 3. Green on the drive.
Charging down on you. It takes a special kind of person. Down what, 20? to do that, but Matthias getting the big picture.
This is Hampton, and he gets 2. There are 4 minutes to play, and these young guys have played a lot of minutes as Dwight Howard.
Get that deep. The defense breaks down, forced to scramble. Nice little pass.
Dozier. Morris will solo.
Golden State, thank you.
Nicely done by Matthias.
Had a little spin to it, didn't it? It had like a little Jamal Wilkes quality to it. 37. Keith Wilkes was what he was first known as.
Yes. He could play another one, I'm convinced, as he drills another one. Give him 39. Players a lot of minutes as Maxi's going for 40. He's rejected on the play. But
in the lineup, you weren't worried about their legs. You just worried about their effectiveness.
So 39.